The other one I like up here is Cam 180.
Eagle clear to stern.
Nice view in wire cam too. I always forget about that one. So if you, mental note to self, ship southeast, thank you. Can you? What dive is this?
It is
1894.
Yes.
Thank you. We need to put on, set up a new dive sheet as part of our pre-dives. H1894. Oh, come on. I like to put the ship's heading in our, I think Kate notes it too in her log, does she?
The ship's heading?
Yeah, at launch. Do we capture that anywhere?
No, I don't actually.
I sometimes do this, sometimes don't. When do you get over there for Nautilus heading? 120?
115.
Thank you. I try and burn that in my little reptile brain. Because if he goes drifting off and you lose your wraps or we have to reboot. Why is it? So,
is there a reason we don't have a pic?
What's that, Steve? I don't have the HD camera on yet. Roger. Give me a break, man. I can't right-click that fast.
All right.
Vehicles over the side, going down.
Copy, vehicles overside. No troubles. But it is there right now? Oh, yeah. Squint.
This is an audio slate for dive H1894.
1894.
Dive H1894. UTC time is 10:04:34 mark.
So I'm going to ignore the Argus ground fault because it's in the mega homies. That ain't no ground fault. It's just a red in color. To draw your attention to the fact that the DC ground fault monitoring system is now recording 1.9 mega ohms. Hey, we have nav. You're not that far off.
Yeah.
So I double dare you, after Jess hands it over, to, when you acknowledge, say, thanks, Mini Mark. She is her own person, but she's coming of age.
Yes.
What cracks me up is her, when she's girl handling Argus off a deck, she has like the same, somehow, yeah.
Maybe there's only one way to do it.
In Mark's eyes, there is only one way to do it, his way. Mark,
I'll
it's
stop 50 meters. Control van, you ready for control?
ready, ready.
Up it.
It took me a while to figure out how amazing Mark is and the method to his madness, kind of, sort of. Wasn't until I worked on Nautilus a couple times and had the full appreciation of the intern program and the fact that we have kids out on the deck that have never been on a vessel before, never picked up, never handled a line before, never been around heavy swinging loads in the air, so things like cranes and tuggers and he, I wonder how many kids he's trained up on the deck, including me. Like, yeah, like, exactly. Are you ready for a dive salvo? It was pretty cool once I realized that. So I never got that kind of treatment, you know, no one ever took the time to methodically teach me how not to hurt myself.
That's why you're Danger Dan. Welcome, viewers out
What
there.
happened to Delta Dan?
Flynn. I think you can have more than one.
What's that about Delta back there?
Welcome, viewers in NautilusLive.org land. It's been a while since your tectonic turtles have had a midnight to 4 a.m. shift, but here we are, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Wait a minute. Where have you guys all been when Gabby and I have been down there sweating, cursing, covered in hydraulic oil and grease?
Well, I guess, I mean, we haven't had a watch. We haven't had a midnight to 4 a.m. watch in a while.
We have. You guys have missed the party in the hangar.
Oh, well, we weren't invited for the sponge eating fest.
You're invited.
You are
anytime.
always invited.
You saying you want me to come film the...
No, perhaps not.
We are on our descent here for, I think this might be our 11th dive of this expedition, although I've seemed to have lost all track of time and date. We're launching the vehicles, descending down to Sovereign Seamount in Papahanaumokuakea Marine National Monument. We are descending to quite a deep dive today, one of our deepest of this entire expedition. Expecting to go to 3,370 meters or so.
Speaking of deep, has anyone read the dive plan and know how deep it is here?
Absolutely. It's,
yes.
Yeah, go ahead, Kate.
Oh, I was going to say 3,372 meters.
3,372. Thank you.
No troubles.
You can track our descent on nautiluslive.org.
That's very close to a lot of meters.
That's, yeah. I would call that deep. That was a deep thought. It was a deep thought about a deep
Okay,
dive.
I'm working on it, Dan. We'll get there.
Shall I give it full beans here?
Yeah, I think so.
Full beans coming
I
up.
think I'm ready.
I sometimes take it a little easy until 2:30 out of
Just
old
because that's,
habit.
yeah. Just because that's the way it is.
Well, it's not a free flyer, so I could.
What's that?
It's not a free flyer, so
No,
the same
it
weight's
can
on
actually
there
go,
as
it
soon as
can
it's
go
off the
down
deck.
as fast as you want, pretty much.
Really? I can go at like 46 meters. a
Yeah,
minute.
well, I'll get in trouble. So no.
Right at the speed limit, 30 meters a minute.
Sounds good.
29. What's that extra meter gonna get us?
I don't know. At this depth, it could really get us something.
Could add up. It's really difficult to get our high-tech speed control device calibrated right at 30. It's not cooperating.
It's okay. We'll get there. We have so much time to get it dialed.
Why? What am I doing wrong here? There. Fail.
Yeah, slow down for you, because you just can't keep up.
What the heck? Calibration failure. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm gonna struggle this whole way down. I just thought I'd get us closer together here.
-0 plus 15, I think is -0 plus,
No, I'll
plus
be
10, maybe.
Oh, I'm sorry?
-0 plus 10 is, I think, acceptable.
Yeah, I'll work on it.
I forget who. Oh, if Ed sits here, that has to be like exactly 0, and he
What
can do
has
it.
to be exactly 0?
The delta.
If Ed sits here?
Yeah, Ed will. I don't know what magic touch he's got, but
Oh, yeah. I don't know anything about that. I can't get that to be exactly 0.
So as we have quite a bit of time here on our descent today, we're looking to hopefully get and answer some of your questions. Please get those in at nautiluslive.org. And as we get descending here, we'll have a little chat with you about your questions.
7466. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Just pop off there. Think anyone will figure that out?
What's that?
Would anyone know what that means? Gauge is 7466.
No,
No.
but it doesn't matter. Because you'll be able to decode it for them if they have to go back and look at it.
Mm-hmm.
That means you can never leave.
Whatever it was, appreciated the squeeze. The Argus Magus up to 4.3 now.
So Kate, as we get descending here today, do we have one of those cool 3D maps to
Yeah.
show
Well,
our friends at home what we're up to?
I'm in it right now. Just threw in the track from our last dive, and
Thank you, sir.
Well, when you get a chance.
yeah, I'm just getting in the points from today's location.
What PC is that? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Oh, it's PC1 tonight. It's displayed on the big screen there.
It's taking the top spot as the best PC.
What's that?
It's taking the top spot as the best
Totally.
PC.
So if you're following along at home, you'll want to be looking either at the quad view or at channel 3. We're going to get a little 3D mapping magic from Kate in the nav chair.
I love all of our little bounce dives on there.
Yeah, it's cool to look at all of them.
Oh, do we have the last one on there?
Yeah, we do. I just threw it in.
That one seems to have a left turn in it.
Yeah, it is really cool. Exaggeration.
Looks like Gabby was cross country down the slope there. Look at that.
Oh, I'm impressed. I didn't realize we made it to the summit.
That's pretty significant achievement there, Gabby. To stay on it like that, pretty impressive.
So we're over. Okay, let's see. Why are you not showing up?
Where are we going tonight? Or
We should be on this ridge right here coming up.
oh,
Yeah. Just trying to figure out why my points aren't showing up there. I know that's where they're supposed to pop up.
does it show you the depth as you move your mouse around?
So you can see a profile view here. Let's do this button.
Oh no, we're going in the red depth.
Uh-oh, where did it go? The red depth.
I've got a good feeling about this spot.
Oh, it disappeared. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. On the scale from where we are to the whole.
How far is that drop there, Kate, from the little hump?
Right
there?
here?
No, yeah,
This
that
one.
one. What's the top of that to the bottom?
So the top of that is 3,600 and the bottom is, or no, sorry, the top looks like it's, oh gosh,
Oh, but we won't go that deep.
3,500, yeah.
We're starting at 33.
Yeah, so we'll start around, so you can see how
Yeah.
you can see it over there, yeah. So if we're starting at 3, we'll start around here.
Uh-huh.
And this little
Halfway up the
divot
mountain.
is false. It's just 2 different data sets. So
All right.
it's probably just smoothed in between the 2.
Well, is the plan to make it all the way to the top? Or?
No, I don't think that that's the plan.
Yeah, I think the plan is just to move along this ridge for a 1 kilometer.
Yeah, we
Oh, yeah.
expect to reach a depth of about 3,080 meters, distance
So
1.1 kilometers.
distances along the bottom?
Yep, exactly. So actually, that's a great question. On this x-axis here, we have distance along the bottom. So 0 would be right where we started this profile. And then the y-axis is depth in meters, distances in meters as well.
So we're only going to do a 1,000-meter portion of that?
It looks like it, yeah.
Oh,
Should
small
end
slice.
right around here. And then something else you can do, you see how it says average slope as I'm moving my mouse up there? I know the words are really tiny.
Yeah.
So you can kind of get an idea of what type of slope we might deal with. So not super steep.
So if you zoom way in on the portion we're going to go, does it give you more detail or is it still that?
I can do, let's see, from here. What's happening? So this gives us a little bit of a different view that's going to be more like our track. Again, this is just 2 different data sets right next to each other, so they're not merged together. That's why we get this little cliff feature. I wouldn't trust that's actually what's there. I think.
Well, now you can see some individual.
Yeah, but you can see a little bit more our approximate track.
I'd call that a ridge.
I hope we don't come down on that Hershey's Kiss there at the start. That could be painful.
This one right here?
Yeah.
That could be
It's a
where
good
all the cool
description.
stuff is.
Is that an anomaly or is that a real deal there?
Let me look closer at the data. Oh, wrong button, MBProc. Put it in. Let's see, where was that? Right around here, yeah? Yeah, it's hard to say. I would have to get into like the raw point data, but given that like we see a little bit of sharp features all right here, that it could be a part of something.
Can you work?
Our path is to go like this.
Can you work out how steep so if you came the other way, like up from left to right from that view, like the steep part there where the dark green goes to light green on the ridge? Or the right side, either one.
Like right here? Like a profile like this? No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just curious how
So I started here, so that's what these points will be.
all right.
So slope in the 30s. And then, yeah, top of the ridge. And the other side. Teens.
I saw something that said, is that exaggeration? EXAG?
Yeah. So, I mean, you can put it on the profile. So that's 2 times exaggeration. Now we got to make our little thing bigger. Woo! And then you can also get exaggeration.
Yeah, what does this look like?
So this is 2 times exaggeration. So it just lets you see the features But it's always good to catch that and communicate it, especially to people running the vehicles.
So what does 1.0 look like? Is that the true?
Yep, this is the true 1.0.
I see.
So you can see this seamount in relation to kind of the other seamounts. Here's Don Quixote over here. So let me face it. So is that? No, that's sorry. That's not Don Quixote. This is Don Quixote over here.
Is that the Hawaiian Ridge, up the dark bits up there?
Yep, right here.
So this dive looks like it has an unobstructed path to the energy from the internal waves. Does that sound right?
Oh yeah, that's a really good observation. I don't know if anyone in the back row wants to chime in there.
Yeah, it's depends. It's not equally. They're not equally generated all along the ridge. There are some hot spots. So yeah, I'm not sure how much you'd have coming in from that ridge, but that's a thought that.
I guess I don't know the real direction either, but
Yeah.
That's a
But that's a possibility.
great.
Yeah, and right now we're looking north.
That's north, is it?
Yeah.
It's a great view of our overall expedition there. You can,
Yeah, with all our little descents in a sense.
yeah,
covered a lot of ground.
we sure have.
Yeah, we have.
The purple that you're seeing there, that's the new mapping data that we've